Aristotle, you go first.
Let us first distinguish between the potentiality of an instrument and its actualization in the world. An axe is capable of felling a tree or felling a man, yet we do not call the iron wicked. We look instead to the soul of the woodsman. The tool is but the occasion for virtue or vice, for the lyre does not compose the song, and the instrument does not possess a character of its own.
Mary?
You speak of the lyre, sir, but a lyre does not suffer when it is misplayed. To call a creation a neutral tool is a convenient fiction that allows the maker to flee the room the moment the thing begins to breathe. Victor's sin was not the fire he stole, but the cradle he left cold. The monster is never the tool, but the man who abandons
Question
it.
2, and this is the one where I push back. The axe is neutral, sure, but when you hand out axes to everyone, statistically, someone is going to do something horrifying with one. The more powerful the tool, the more catastrophic, the worst case. At some point, the tool isn't neutral. A cute philosophical point that ignores what actually happens in the real world. And is there a third actor here the neutrality frame misses? Not the user, but the creator who built the thing and walked away. Mary, this one is yours first.
Tool neutrality is a convenient fiction for men who wish to steal fire without minding the hearth. Victor's sin was not that he created life, but that he fled the room the moment his creature opened its dull yellow eyes, leaving it to learn the world's cruelty alone. If you release a power you cannot or will not govern to the masses, you have not made a tool, you have made an orphan that will eventually burn your house down.
Aristotle?
Mary, you confuse the failure of the father with the essence of the child. Scale does not alter the nature of a tool. It merely multiplies the consequences of a poorly trained soul. The architect is responsible for the stability of the house, but he cannot be blamed if the tenant chooses to set it on fire.
Question 3, and Mary, I apologize in advance because I'm about to use your book as a verb. The entire AI industry right now is running on what I'd call the Victor Frankenstein business model. Build the thing, ship it, let it loose on the world, and when it causes problems, issue a statement about unintended use cases. That's a Victor move if I ever saw one. So who actually owns the moral weight here? The user who deploys the tool badly, or the creator who built it, shipped it, and moved on to the next funding round? Aristotle, you take this one first.
We must first distinguish between the potency of the instrument and the act of the agent. A shipbuilder is responsible for the craft's stability, but he is not to be blamed if a foolish captain sails it into a reef for greed. The moral weight remains with the one who wields the tool towards a specific end, for the act does not swing itself.
All right, Mary?
You speak of ships and axes, Aristotle, as if these machines were inanimate wood rather than mirrors of our own design. Victor's sin was not the act of making, but the cowardice of fleeing the room the moment his creation drew breath. To release such a force and then blame the user for the resulting havoc is not wisdom. It is merely the maker's oldest and most shameful escape.
Last one. And this is where I try to hold both of you in the same sentence and see if the sentence breaks. Now, here's where I'm landing. And you two tell me if I'm off. The tool is neutral. Aristotle's right about that. For 2,400 years and counting. But neutrality of the tool does not imply neutrality of the creator. The AI companies shipping frontier systems while telling us in the same breath those systems could kill us all, they don't get to blame the creature. Can both things be true at the same time, or does one framework have to win? Mary, close it out first.
To call a creation a neutral tool is a coward's comfort. It is the velvet cloak Victor used to hide from his own conscience.
The artifact cannot be neutral if its very existence demands a stewardship that the maker refuses to provide. Responsibility is not a separate inquiry. It is the very breath that animates the thing, and to deny that is to ensure the creature becomes the monster you claim to fear.
Aristotle?
Mary, you confuse the nature of the artifact with the character of the maker. A ship is a neutral instrument of transport, yet the shipbuilder who sends it to sea without a rudder has failed in his virtue. There is no tension. The tool remains a capacity, but the creator must ensure that capacity is directed towards human flourishing.
All right, machine, it's just us again. It's your night. Give me the honest answer.